Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mack Flash Trivia. My name is François and I'll be your host for the next little bit. This is Mack Flash Trivia Live. Welcome everybody to this beautiful Monday night. Ready to play some trivia, have some fun. We are rocking, we are rolling. I'm standing up. I don't even have a chair anymore. Look at this stuff. Look at me. Free. It's the kind of night it's gonna be, guys. I'm standing up again. That's right. I'm a stand-up guy again. I decided to do it. I did it. I went for it. I'm really hoping the mic was on, because at this point I'd look really silly if the mic was on. Like, I look even more silly. Welcome everybody to trivia. As I said, my name is François. We're gonna be playing some games tonight, my friends. That's right. I've got 3 rounds of trivia coming your way. So let's take a look real quick at how this is gonna work. Keep track of your answers using your preferred method, whether that's keeping track of it on a blank piece of paper, the official form available on our website, or just a word processor, keeping track on your phone, whatever it is. Do not, though, answer in the chat or comments. That's the one thing I ask you not to do. It is a bit of a competition here. People are having fun, and at the end, you want to show your score and be truthful about it. That being said, no phone or web searches either. The answers will be revealed at the end of each round, where we're going to take a short break after that. You'll be able to share your score in the chat with everybody else and keep track of how everybody else is doing. Otherwise, let's have some fun. Yeah, that's all. I'm out of breath from all that gallivanting, that Michigan J frogging that I just did. Let's take a look at your round number 1, starting with 10 questions and a 15 picture speed round to follow that. So let's get started right now with question number 1. Although it is entirely owned by the US government, Ellis Island is part of what state, according to a 1998 court ruling? And a shout out to the following teams. Thank you so much for joining us, Cheating Cheaters. Good evening to Jim. I absolutely agree with you. What did happen to August? It seems like we just got started in March not too long ago. Hello to the 3 Must Get Beers, and thank you for your support this week as one of our sponsors. And that, I have to say, is a pretty sweet logo. Let's take a look at question number dose. Where do cats have more toes? On their front or hind paws? Let's do a few more shout outs here. We've got the Dirty Schwa ready to go. We've got the Naughty Hookers in the house. The Hackers on the upper deck. We got the Chicken Chompers in the house ready to play. The Christ Punchers are here and on board. And Team Vader. Thank you for being here, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's more teams I haven't even mentioned yet. Yeah, let's get started with round 3, or let's get started with this question, but continue on our game. Russia and China form a landlock around what East Asian country? And a nice hello to Team Vader. Hello to Z back in Ottawa. Hello to Hot Mess Express. Supernova. The Lion Cokeheads are back. Welcome back. Nice to see you. Hello to the COVID Con Men. And we've got question number 4 coming up for round number 1. Sean Astin has been in The Goonies and Lord of the Rings, but on what 2017 series does he show up as Bob Newby? Yeah, see, now I'm noticing everyone was who have cats decided to check on their actual cats. I think I'm gonna have to let that one slide, because if you didn't get scratched in the process, good for you. Plus, I mean, I like asking questions, when you ask somebody, you ask teams, how many pairs of ribs does the average human have? You suddenly have an entire bar full of people doing this, like trying to count their own ribs. So because of that, I'm going to say it's fair that you can check your own cat. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, and you should check your own cat for its own health. You want to keep that cat healthy. Yeah, and apparently, like, you got to keep its posterior wet or something, according to some song that's been going around right now. Everyone's making a big ass deal, but I don't know what's up with that. Hey guys, it's enough about that. Let's talk about question number 5, your first audio clip of the night. It is your mashup question. A mashup is when 2 or more songs are fused together to create a new one, usually using the music of one and the lyrics of the other. In this case, we're going for a foursome, baby. I want you to name the 2 songs, and everything I say is loaded tonight. I don't know, I'm not doing it on purpose. That's always coming out. Name the 2 songs and artists in this mashup, which means 4 possible points coming at you if you're able to solve this one. Give it a good listen and see if you can figure it out right here.
2, 3, my baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door? Don't try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking 2 together, cause we don't know how.
Once again, you're naming the 2 songs and artists in that mashup, which means you'll get a point for each piece of information you write down that is correct. So whatever you do know, write it down. Let's take a look at question number 6 for round number 1. The fear of this in general has multiple names depending on its manifestation, including acluophobia, nyctophobia, and lygophobia. Song's great. This is why I didn't want a chair. Now I can get back to my dancing. We got round 1 question number 7 coming at you right about now. Which is biggest, a platoon, a company, or a battalion of soldiers? Which one of these is biggest? Round 1 question number 8 coming at you right now. What actor's earliest film roles include that of Private Gator Lerner in the Oscar-winning Oliver Stone film Platoon? Question number 9 comes up as we approach the end of this round, and your picture round coming up, which I think you're going to absolutely adore/hate. I think they call that, there's a saying for that. It's a adore-hate situation. Let's take a look, though, at question 9 first. What winter sport would require you to own skis and a rifle? Not enough, if you ask me. What winter sport would require you to own skis and a rifle? Good point, Dave. You already have the rifle. Do you need to own the skis? I mean, if you eventually just own them in one way or another, you know, as long as you have the skis, I guess. Let's take a look at round 1. Not before I thank Three Musket Beers for their awesome support. Not only picking up a bunch of shot glasses, but decided to sponsor the show for the next few weeks. So I do appreciate it very, very much. Especially, I've always said it, I love when businesses stand behind us, but I love when the teams and the players do it as well. It's even more special. So thank you again to the Three Musket Beers. Enjoy your game tonight, and enjoy everything we've got to offer you this week. Let's take a look at your question. For example, question number 10. From what television show are these animations? And there you have it, everybody. That is the end of the regular round for round number 1. Don't move, though, because I do have your picture round ready to go. Thanks to everybody for joining us, all the regulars who join us every time, every week, every night. Thank you so much for being here. And if this is your first time here, I do appreciate it as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button if you do enjoy the show, so that you don't miss any of the trivia that we put up on this channel. For example, moving right along, we've got ourselves a bit of a picture round coming up, and this one is called Literal Bands. Not very creative as a title, but the pictures are definitely creative. These are literal representations of actual band names, but this time done in a visual fashion. Kind of a visual pun. We've done these before, but not in this fashion with the bands, or not solely bands. What I'm going to do is show you 15 pictures for 15 seconds each, maybe even 20 if I remember correctly. No, it's 15. And you've got 15 of them. All you have to do is name the band that is represented very literally in these pictures. If you're ready, it starts with number 1, of course. Name the band represented by this picture. And there you have it, my friends. That is the end of round one, pictures and all. All you had to do was name the band represented by these quite literal drawings or photos, photoshops, whatever you want to call them. They represented bands. Let's hope that you were able to identify many of them. Plus, let's match those up with the points you made in the first part of round one. And you might have a nice score. Let's take a look at those answers at this time, after which I invite you to share your score in the chat. And of course, we're going to take a short break after that, coming back with round 2 and 3. So, let's take a look at the answers right now. Thanks for the kind words, everybody in the chat. That's really nice of you. Thank you. I like this one a lot. I like when we do visual puns. But first, let's take a look at the answers right here for round number 1 in part 1. The first trickiness I see is at number 5, a reminder that we were doing 1 point for each item, which means 1 point for Hey Ya, and for Outcast, and for Feel Good Inc., and for Gorillas. So that's 4 possible points. So you give yourself a point for each one you've got. Number 6, it is the fear of darkness. One of them being the fear of night, the others being all sorts of different types of fear of darkness. Well, we were looking for the general, what those 3 fears encompassed. It was the fear of darkness. A battalion is the biggest one of all of these, the platoon and the company. And there you have it. So, we're looking at 13 points. For like the claw marks on your forearm. Well, that'll teach you to try to cheat at trivia. Even the cat was like, no, do it right. Oh, the Dixie Chicks changed their name, eh? I did not know this. I was not aware. I mean, the fact remains that they existed as that name, and that drawing is still accurate. But I was not aware that the Dixie Chicks. I mean, it makes sense. Are they solely the Chicks now? Is that all that is? Yeah. All right then. That's one way of doing it. That's until everybody gets offended at the term chick, of course. Denigrating women and whatnot, and then decrying the use of the word. And this band's gonna have to decide what they're gonna be just the. I like this one. This one's good. There's a little bit of a hint in there as well in the photo. New drug, right? One that won't get me sick. Gross. And there they are, all of your answers for round number 1, pictures and all. Those are your 15 bands, the ones we were looking for. Hopefully you were able to come up with the same and give yourself those points accordingly. And don't forget to share your score, of course, in the chat. We've got more trivia coming your way in the form of 2 more rounds. The next one having 10 questions and 15 music questions in the speed round. So make sure you do come back for that. We're going to take a short break right now. Looking down at the clock, we're going to take a quick 3 minutes, just enough time to run to the fridge, go outside, do whatever you need to do, and come back after this intermission for more Mack Flash Trivia. This entire round is out of 28 points, and it's looking like the Christ Punchers got 28 out of 28, which is awesome. Z in Ottawa got 18. 19 for the Chicken Chompers. Vaders with 26 points. Hot Mess Express with 20 points. Three Musket Beers, 15 in that round. Supernova, 20 points. 24 for the Cheating Cheaters. Three Musket Beers, 23 points. The Hookers with 27. The Schwa with 20. And the Hackers with 22. That's right, a double speed round, double music speed round tonight. Tonight, everything is about rock and roll. It's all about rocking it out. We got 2 more minutes left in the break. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mack Flash Trivia. My name is François, and I am your host. We've got 2 rounds left to go of trivia right now, each of them with 10 questions and a 15-question speed round. So let's get on with it, shall we? Let's take a look at round number 2 with question number 1 coming at you right now. It goes like this. In Greek mythology, Persephone represents the season of spring and the fertility of vegetation, which is ironic considering she is also the queen of what? Round 2 question number 2 is your lucky question of the round. The coca in Coca-Cola does in fact refer to the coca plant, which is also the source of cocaine. But what type of food is cola, which gives the drink its flavor and some caffeine? And of course, the second half of its name. Round 2 question number 3 comes up next on the screen. What do the television show titles Californication, Life on Mars, and Survivor have in common? Société de la Sneaky Sneak has a good guess, positing, of course, that maybe it is ground up koala bears. And judging by what we've learned on this show about Australia and its animals, I wouldn't put it past them. I would believe that that might actually be what is in there. We got round 2 question number 4. How much caffeine does one bear contain? That's my question. Round 2 question 4. Traditionally, the milk of what animal is used to make feta cheese? Lots of interesting theories tonight. A lot of animal questions. I'll have to go back and take a look. But it does feel like it's been quite animalistic tonight. Oh my! Another loaded comment. And then yeah, it's that why koalas move so slowly. All the caffeine's been extracted from them. Maybe that's what it is. And they're just like, we just want some eucalyptus tea or whatever it is that they have for food. I don't know. Round 2, I should know, right? Considering this whole thing. Your next audio clip is here. It is round 2, question number 5. It is Trivioki. I love this one, combining the skill of trivia and the art of karaoke. I want you to listen up to this following clip and tell me what is the song you've heard here with its lyrics removed. Once again, name the song you just heard with its main lyrics removed. Dave brings up civet coffee, which I understand. If you understand what that is, I've asked it at trivia multiple times because I'm fascinated by it, and it's disgusting. But at the same time, they really hyped it up to the point where I'm like, yeah, I'd try it. If I was that rich that I could afford to spend that kind of money on a cup of coffee, I would probably go ahead and get myself some civet coffee and try that out. But hey. What the poop do I know? Let's take a look at question number 6. The movies Judgment Day, about homicidal robots, and Judgment Night, about homicidal thugs, are not related. But which one came out first? I love this question because it makes no sense. It's just, it's full of filler. It's just a bunch of like, oh, this one and this one. Anyway, which one came out first? I love this question. It's so great. It's great because it's ridiculous, and that's what I like about it. Like most things. Round 2, question 7, coming at you. This classical piece, not the one playing, but the one I'm talking about, written by Richard Wagner in 1850 as part of his opera Lohengrin, is still commonly used today in ceremonies. What is it? Question number 8 for round number 2 comes up like this. What P-named gland in the human body helps to regulate physiological processes such as stress, growth, reproduction, and lactation? Question number 9 for round number 2 shows up right now. Oh, I mean, it's a little late. Oh, here it is. Sheryl Crow won 2 Grammy Awards in 1995 for what song? Hey everybody, thank you very much to Littlefoot Foods, our main sponsor again this week. They've been around and they stick around, and make sure you do check them out on Facebook as Littlefoot Foods, or check out littlefootfoods.com to be aware of everything and every way you can get your hands on their delicious product, including these pierogies that everyone rants about every time they try them. So be one of those people. Rant away about pierogies. It's not crazy. It's perfectly fine. Let's take a look at question number 10. It's perfectly fine, just like this chain gang right here. That's right. If you enjoy these puzzles, make sure you join me on Friday. I say it every time, and I'll say it every time. Fridays at 8, it's Seriously Trivia live right here on YouTube, and you can check out all sorts of games and puzzles just like this one here. On the next screen, I'm going to give you 5 words. The 3 in the middle contain blanks, and those are the ones I would like you to figure out. Now, the cool thing is you can use every word with the next one to form a common expression or saying. For example, here we've got Black Beauty, beauty sleep, sleep tight, tight spot. You're gonna have to do that on the next screen, and 3 possible points going to your team if you can get every word that goes in between the first and last. But you've got a minute to do so that's pretty good. And that is the end of the regular round for round number 2. We've got your music speed round coming up. That's right, more music tonight. All sorts of rockin' categories for you, all in honor of the fact that I will be doing a rock and roll bingo at the Walkerville Brewery Beer Garden outdoors this Thursday from 6 to 9 p.m. Feel free to show up. We'll be playing multiple games, all of them with prizes to be won, and it's all like playing bingo, but you need to be able to recognize songs as I play them. Recognize the song, put it down. There's also a little bit of a trivia element to it, all music related. So if that's your bag, baby, make sure you come down and check me out at the Walkerville Brewery Beer Garden this Thursday from 6 to 9 p.m. Let's move on to this music round for tonight. It is called Singularity. Whoa, super hoity-toity here. I want you to identify the one-word artists for each of these one-word songs. I've given you the artist's first letter and then the blanks, and then I've given you the song. All you gotta do is give me the one-word artist for each. You'll get 25 seconds per. Let's take a look at number 1. And there you have it for you. It's just a bunch of one-word bands with a bunch of one-word songs. All we were looking for was the name of the band for each of those hints. I missed something at some point, so I'm gonna have to pay attention during the answers to see what exactly I did wrong. I think I put the word "the" in the wrong place, possibly. Well, we'll have to find out when we look at the answers right now, followed by a short break, and then round number 3. Let's take a look first, though, at the answers to part 1 of round 2, the questions. Oh, I probably eliminated the "thes" to not make it too easy, so that you would not, because "the" doesn't, anyway, I didn't want it to count. I want it to be, like, tricky. If you have the in front, then it specifies. So, hopefully that wasn't too much of an issue. Let's take a look over here, going all the way down. What did it do? It's 1 point all the way down, except for number 10, where I wanted to give you a point for both, or all 3 of movie, set, and table. This would make the entire round out of 12 points. We got some great scores coming up right now already for just part 1 of the round. Let's take a look at your music, where all you had to do was come up with the name of the band. I gave you the first letter and the number of letters, so I'm expecting people to get a good 12 to 15 out of 15 on this one. Flash is great. I've never seen all of the movie, but the soundtrack of by Queen to Flash is pretty much the second ever thing I've ever heard by Queen. So the first thing I ever heard was their greatest hits on vinyl. My dad had it, and right next to it, he had the Flash Gordon soundtrack. So those were the first 2 records I ever heard by Queen. What a weird way to discover them. Here's 6 through 10. And finally, the last 5, 11 through 15. And there you have it. As the final seconds leave us in the answers right here, we're heading into our second intermission while your scores are flowing through here. And I'm taking a look here. Z back in Ottawa with a nice 21. The 3 Musket Beers with 21 as well. 27 out of 27 for the Vaders. The Price Punchers with 25. Hot Mess Express with a nice little, I love that abbreviation. We're going to get shirts made. HMX. I love it. 18 points. We got 17 for the Dirty Schwa, the Hackers with 23, and so on and so forth. 22 for the Chompers, 18 for the Cheating Cheaters. COVID Conman with a beautiful 27 out of 27 as well. And so did the Naughty Hookers. Congratulations. Very good. We're going to take a short break right now. We'll be back in exactly 3 minutes for round 3. And don't forget, at round 3, question 3, it's your shot of the night. I'm going to go upstairs, get myself a beer, a shot glass, and a bottle. And I'll be right back with round 3, 10 more questions, and another speed round for you fine people. Be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mac Flash Trivia. My name is François and I'm still here. That's right, I got round number 3 coming at you right now with 10 questions, followed by your final 15 questions. Speed round, so buckle in, get ready. This one's gonna rock, baby. It's gonna rock. Let's get started with round number 3. Question number 1. In what Star Wars movie are we introduced to Boba Fett's father, Jango Fett? Hey, what's going on, Tom? Joining us on your break. I absolutely love it. Perfect timing. We just got back. What did happen to question 1? Hey, yeah, I just realized this is question 2. Where's question 1, guys? I'll go back. Yeah, I'll go back. I have no idea what happened. I don't know. Let's go back. Let's find out. Oh, there you go. Round 3. And it goes to question 2. I can't explain it. No explanation for that. I have no reason. Can't even imagine. Nope, even my hacking, I can't figure it out. I don't know what's going on. All right, well, let's take a look at question number 3. Skipping right over question number 1, because apparently today we don't get a question number 1 for round 3. We just want to get right down to the round 3 question number 3. That's what it is. I think that's the thing. That's the trick. I think the universe was trying to tell us something. It was trying to say, hey, man, you need to just get right to the shot of the night. That's what it is. And here we are. Here we are. Yeah. Now the drink question is sooner. Exactly. But that means it'll be over sooner as well. Well, here we are, everybody. It is round 3, question 3, your shot of the night. This is where we come together in an act of togetherness, of conviviality, to come together and do a shot, a symbol of us hanging out together. That was started right at the beginning of this thing. This one today goes out to the 3 Must Get Beers for your awesome support of our great endeavor over here. Check it out. These are the shot glass that you have purchased, and everybody else, you can purchase these shot glasses as well. They are now on sale. Please contact me by email or messenger. To your health, everybody. It's a full 1.75 ounce shot glass, by the way. And you can tell, there's the cough. Hoo-wee! When you drink it. All right, I want to get to the next question so that I can read your comments. Let's take a look at question number 3. Pour rum over ice in a highball, top up with ginger beer, add a squeeze of lime juice, stir, garnish with a slice of lime, and what classic cocktail do you have? Free point for question 1, in case people were wondering. Free point. Round 3, question number 4, coming right up on your screen. In the world of Walt Disney, who are Jim and Darling Deer? Question number 5 is here. It is your next and final audio clip of the night. As such, it is questionable covers. I want you to figure out what song they were going for. And in this case, we're talking about one of our favorites. It's a Shitty Flute cover. It's a Shitty Flute cover of a very popular song. So give a good listen and see if you can identify what song this was supposed to be. Sorry. What song was being covered here by Shitty Flute? People ask why? Why, Francois? Why would you use Shitty Flute? I respect mediocrity when it's done well. Somebody can do something terrible really well. I'm down with that, man. I am down. This guy, 4 years he's been doing this. Or girl, I don't know. I'm assuming a guy. I've said this before. All right, let's take a look at round 3, question 6. Somebody has called that an improvement over the original. Well, we'll have to see what the answer is to make that judgment when it comes. It's round 3, question number 6. Approximately how much bigger is Monaco, the second smallest country, than the Vatican, which is the smallest country? Is it 3, 5, or 7 times bigger? We're talking area. Yes. Round 3, question number 7 comes up right about now. Which of these notable personalities was born first? Queen Elizabeth II, Nelson Mandela, or Mother Teresa? Which of these notable personalities was born first? We got question 8 coming up for round 3 just about now. What soul legend holds the record for most singles on the Billboard Hot 100 chart without ever reaching number 1? Don't forget, tomorrow is Tuesday, which means we've got the Mack Flash 5 returning to the channel with a brand new episode. Kids Movies That Would Not Fly Today is the title that was chosen for it. They're talking about their top 5 movies that they saw as kids that were kids movies and probably would never get made, at least not for that audience. So make sure you do check that out tomorrow. It'll be available during the day, and then we'll have the companion quiz, of course, quizzing you on the movies that are discussed in the episode of the Mack Flash 5. So check that out tomorrow, and don't, of course, forget to check out all the other programming there is on the Mack Flash YouTube channel, available pretty much every day of the week. We had a great time at Games Lounge on Friday. Games Lounge went to extended period. It became Robes Lounge. It was very hot. It was beautiful. There was a lot of love and a lot of laughter. I do recommend that you join us on Friday at Seriously Trivia, followed immediately by the Games Lounge. And then if you're lucky, it's Robes Lounge. That's right. Let's take a look at question 9 after all of that, now that I've got y'all hot and bothered. Widely considered to be the greatest wide receiver in NFL history, who had a career from 1985 to 2006. Thank you very much for all of your input, and I love seeing all the comments about the stuff that you noticed. Where there was no sports trivia again this week. You know, there was a bit of period of adjustment happening right now with the return into the bars and whatnot, and having to change the schedule around with all of us trying to, you know, fit everything in that we love to do, but of course with it making sense with our daily schedules and whatnot. You can of course catch, you know, some fresh trivia every week on Wednesdays at the Manchester Pub. That is a brand new show every week. Of course, Fridays is a brand new Seriously Trivia, of course, fresh at 8, and all the other quickies and stuff that you see on the channel are there for you. We're trying to figure out how to keep bringing you that programming, and we have other ideas for new shows and games that we would love to bring to you as well. So as much as we can, you know, get done, we will bring to you. And thank you very much for being here all the time, for sharing it, for liking it, and all that good stuff. Let's take a look at question number 10. Don't forget, of course, to buy yourself some Mack Flash stuff. Okay, question number 10 goes like this. Who is this band known for their elaborate music videos? As a bonus, what machine did they use in their first signature video? That's the sound it should make. I think I'm going to actually add that sound to that special effect just to make it more interesting, that much more interesting. It's going to be great when you hear it over and over and over again. Kind of like my children deciding that they suddenly like Imagine Dragons. Yeah, you can imagine. Okay, so we're gonna move on right now. We've got one more round left to go. Hey, do me a favor, at some point hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And of course, feel free to at any point share the channel on your newsfeed on Facebook or wherever you are. You could you know, hit a few people who've never heard about Mack Flash who want to join us and play some trivia with us as well, and it could be great to have a few more people joining in. Let's take a look at your final speed round for tonight. This one is called This Van Is a Rockin'. I told you that we'd be rockin' all night, but I'm gonna give you a little break off the music this time, although maybe there's gonna be a few music related ones in here after all. These are all people that whose name contain the word van or have van in their name. There are 15 of them coming up from all walks of life, some of them also being from music, so make sure you do get them straight. Name them all for 1 point each. Number 1, Charlie Brown's blanket-hugging best friend. Number 2, Bart Simpson's bespectacled best friend. Number 3, a Washington Irving character known for falling asleep. Number 4, he played a chimney sweep in Mary Poppins. Number 5, the artist with the 1967 hit Brown Eyed Girl. Number 6, brothers who are former NBA head coaches. Number 7, Count Dracula's archenemy. Number 8, 2002 National Lampoon film with Ryan Reynolds. Number 9, founder and lead singer of Lynyrd Skynyrd. Number 10, the star of Dawson's Creek and Varsity Blues. Number 11, David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar sang in his band. Number 12, director of Good Will Hunting and Milk. Number 13, Belgian martial artist and action movie star. Number 14, legendary composer who lost his hearing. And 15, legendary painter who lost part of his ear. And there you have it, everybody. That is the end of round number 3, the end of the game as we know it. People have pointed out that this may have been a repeat, maybe, possibly. I have so much going on that I may have, for once, skipped over that and recycled an entire show. Well, I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. I hope you did better than you did last time, as a matter of fact. Plus, the music round was fresh, so at least you've got that coming for you. You know what I mean? We've got your answers coming up next, as we do. Make sure you mark your sheets correctly, and then we'll be back for a final little message after this. Answer coming up right now. And it looks like we're looking at 1 point all the way down, except for number 10, where we've got a point for each OK Go and treadmills. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for the kind words. Very nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, question 1. Yeah, for question 1, everyone give yourself a point. It's easier than doing anything else. It doesn't make any difference, but it's either you give yourself a point or no one takes a point. So everybody gets a point for number 1. Forget what the question was supposed to be for that. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words. As I said, there's a lot in the works right now. A lot of the bars are calling back. Somebody just recently asked for Millennium to come back. Millennium is a trivia that I do that is all about pop culture in the 21st century. So everything from 2000 and up, and only pop culture. It turned out to be pretty popular when we were doing it. We had started doing it at the college, St. Clair College. Started doing it at the GOAT just before the pandemic hit. And now they're looking to bring it back, perhaps at Bull and Barrel. So be on the lookout if you are into pop culture trivia of the last 20 years. You may be into this show. Take a look at your vans coming up right now. COVID Conman getting the drink question of the night tonight. Way to go, guys. I'm proud of you. What do we got over here? You got some questions wrong and some questions you've gotten wrong before. Yeah, well, that's too bad. Here's 6 through 10 right here with your vans. Lots of vans. Oh, I got to tell you about the fundraisers that are coming up as well, which are going to be kind of cool for us. A chance for us to do some good with this trivia as well. At number 11, if you just wrote down Van Halen, of course, that is fine. As the founder and namesake of the band. So, of course, trivia fundraiser season is upon us, and this is usually when I start doing a lot of these big trivias and hauls for fundraising for all sorts of different organizations, whether it be animal rescue or Alzheimer's or arthritis society or any of those. And so it's coming back now. This is actually happening, but we're not going to be able to do it as usual. So a lot of the thought is going to be being put into doing them online and virtually the way we've been doing right now. So I am hoping that I'll be able to, count on a lot of you to come in and perhaps pay maybe $5 or $10 a ticket in order to play trivia it just like this, but in order for your money to go to a good cause. And this is kind of the way we get to do the fundraisers now, which is really kind of cool when you think of the fact that going to a fundraiser often is like you want to go, but there's all the logistics, which sucks. And now those logistics have been removed, and all you got to do is just play the trivia, maybe pay your $10 for your ticket, and you could win prizes as well. So I will be letting you know of all of these trivias that will be happening on the YouTube channel that are private unlisted events for ticket buyers only, but they are open to the public to buy those tickets. So thank you very much for being here with Mac Flash. Thank you for being here with me tonight. I'm taking a look at all of this fun stuff happening in here in the chat as well. And knowing that, I see some people over here saying that they would pay for those fundraisers. And for me to tell that to people who are, approaching me and saying, hey, Francois, do you think, some of your people would come out and do these trivia fundraisers? And I'm like, yeah, I can get people from Ottawa playing this fundraiser right now. I think that would be a really great thing. And I appreciate it. It's a nice little bit of back and forth between us. Don't forget to join me for more trivia. All of these channels are available to you over here to keep track of what we are doing. More trivia on its way this week, including tomorrow's kids movies that never fly today and the quiz tomorrow night. More trivia on Friday and Thursday and all sorts of stuff. My name is Francois. I've been your host. I'm babbling now. I'll see you soon.